Good morning, students. Today we will take IT period and we will continue our last class. So in order to continue our class, we have to download the PDF again. So we need to go to the portal and go to class 5. Then we have to select class 8, right? Because we're going to take class 5 IT, right? So that means class 5 IT, then information technology. Okay, I forgot to tell you, now you can also clear your doubt but without showing your identity. Like suppose you are clicking on doubt form, right? You have to click on doubt form, then it will redirect to class 5 student discussion submission form. Here you can clear your doubt. Suppose your doubt is related to GK, then you have to select date by typing on any of the date. Then you have to select your problem is related to, suppose, class explanation, related to chapter, or related to chapter topics, or nothing, like nothing. Then you have to, if you want to give, so these stars are mandatory. Write your doubt or problem, so no problem. So then you can just click on submit, right? So you can clear your doubt without showing your name or who am I. If you have difficulty in understanding my explanation, or maybe some kind of study related issue, then you can ask me directly on doubt form. If you have any hesitation in asking on my phone number or in my WhatsApp, so you can use this doubt form to ask your problems related to subjects without showing your identity. I won't know who are you. Okay, I won't know who are you, and I can clear it out on the next class. So now we will continue our class again. So IT information technology, then chapter 1 part 1 part 2, then this is the PDF, right? So in last class we have discussed spreadsheet finish, right? Spreadsheet is Microsoft Excel. Now we will come to computer languages. Okay, so actually some confusion. 627. Okay, this one comes first. Computer languages. Okay, language processor. The software provides a translator program that can convert high level language into machine. Some pages are missing. Okay, this one is 5 6. Okay, English processor. Okay, suppose I am writing a normal word in, suppose, what does this language processor mean? Suppose I am writing this CLASS class 5, but in your computer it will translate this in the interior part. It translates this class 5 into some kind of difficult language. Okay, 10001. Okay, some kind of combination. Okay, what I have already told you that computer only understand this 1 and 0. Whatever we write is a combination of 1 and 0. Suppose A means 100, then B means 1000, something like that. Okay, each and every alphabets have a different unique number, 1 and 0. So by performing this, if we suppose we write a capital A and small letter B, for us it is the same thing, right? But for computer, these two have difficult criteria, like hand and leg. Hand have different tasks, and legs perform different tasks, right? Their use is different. Using our hand we can eat food, but we can't eat food with our legs. Similar to that, computer alphabets are different. Okay, whatever we type inside, it takes differently. Capital letter B is different on computer, and small letter b, it have a different combination. So this transformation is called language processor. Some kind of language processor are installed in computer, in this computer. Okay, so computer languages is a medium by which our ideas and feelings other in other language. There are three type of computer languages. So How many types of computer languages? 3 types. What are? Machine language, assembly language, and high level language. As I have told you earlier, a computer machine is designed in a way to understand only 0 and 1. As I have told you, computer can only understand 1 and 0, combination of 1 and 0, and this 1 and 0 is called binary number. Okay, 1 represent the on state and 0 represent the off state. First, okay, in electronic circuit, it's give an example. Electronic circuit, when the instructions are presented in the form of zeros, so this is understood by the computer and it is called machine language. As I have told you, whatever instruction we give in an alphabet, but the computer in the interior side only understand as 1 and 0. Okay, then it is very difficult to write in. So in suppose we want to write some kind of alphabet or like this, we cannot write it directly, right? We don't know what computer understands, so we use some kind of software to convert this normal language. Suppose to convert this normal language to computer understandable language, right? So this is called assembly language. What is assembly language? Works on mnemonic. Okay, this MNE mnemonic codes. So mnemonic codes is a normal code, but after understandable by computer. So suppose we write something, we write this one is called assembly language. Okay, assembly language, and in the interior some kind of software is this which we use to run it, like we run the software, we use to run it, and it compiles it as computer understandable code, like uh, what machine language. Okay, suppose let's suppose I can understand Hindi, but someone cannot understand English, someone cannot understand Hindi, right? So if we bring someone who knows both Hindi and Mizo, then suppose I am talking in Hindi and he will translate it to you as Mizo. So this means one translator is there, right? So this translator is known as this assembly language. Okay, so to overcome this problem, translated into machine code, the translation works is done by translator program is called assembler. Program written is also very slow. So see, suppose using a translator or maybe using an assembly language is some kind of software. Okay, so this is very slow. Okay, this is very slow. It is other type of code which is little bit different but similar to normal English. So to overcome this problem, we introduce high level language. Okay, so high level language is a normal English. Okay, normal English with little bit difference by using some difference. So high level language totally converts a code into its machine code. So the language, so there are different kind of high level language. Suppose C sharp, COBOL, C++, all are high level language, and this language, so suppose PUBG, WhatsApp, or any other software is developed using these kind of languages, right? COBOL, BASIC, C++, SQL, some kind of languages. So these languages we can't just write make a WhatsApp software using a normal language. We need to use a special type of computer language known as COBOL, Fortran, C++, and there are many advanced languages. Okay, like we used to have Mizo, Tongupa, some kind of language, right? So in computer also they used to upgrade their language into different level so that it is more easier for computer to understand. So there are different COBOL. BASIC is another type of language. BASIC stands for, you will have this type of language maybe on class 7. So BASIC stands for Beginner All Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code. This is developed by Dartmouth College in 1964. COBOL is another type of software. So COBOL stands for Common Business Oriented. This is the first language formed in for computer system. This is the second, this is third, this is fourth. Okay, suppose BASIC is the first language that is used, then it comes COBOL, like generation wise, first calculator, right? Then come some kind of telephone, then that walkie talkie, then mobile phone, then smartphone, like. So similarly it changes its generation. from one generation to another generation. So IBM, International Business, this language was developed by IBM Fortran. For nowadays, C Sharp, Python, Python, Flutter, these kind of languages are used. These languages are has been vanished, right? This kind of language no one knows or don't use. So there are more high level and advanced language. For today, that's all only. Okay, we will discuss and make you. I will give you some kind of notes on your next class. Thank you.